Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. In today's video, we will be talking about another beautiful Echeveria variety called as Echeveria Arze. I'm not quite sure of the name if I've pronounced it correct. I'll put the name on the screen. Now, the colors are not present because obviously it's in its growing period. It is a variety of Echeveria. But this succulent tends to get a lot of these red freckles during winters when it tends to go dormant right now. Now, as you can see, there are very little red freckles, but the succulent completely gets red in color. In fact, it turns orangish to red in color. Right now, it's in its growing period, so it's completely turned green in color. So this succulent is quite easy for beginners provided you give the basic care requirements, which is the soil has to be loose, porous and well draining. Ensure you go with either a concrete pot, a terracotta pot, unglazed clay pot or a papercrete pot because they don't like to be sitting in moist soil for a long period of time. Watering is only when the soil is completely bone dry. Once the soil is completely bone dry, do a complete watering until the water starts passing through the drain hole. Right now it's in its growing season, so if you want to add any kind of fertilizers, you can go with liquid fertilizer, but always ensure that you have to dilute it in water before giving it to your succulent. Ensure that you do not add fertilizers to dry soil, that will burn the succulent roots as well as the succulent. Talking about the light requirements, because it's an Echeveria, tends to get this really bright colors. You can put it out in morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours after acclimating it, or you can keep it in indirect bright light. If you are from a place wherein the temperatures are very extreme during summers or during winters, you can grow them indoor provided you have a good quality of grow light. Ideally, this succulent does not get affected with pest, but it's always a good practice to check your succulents every week or probably once in 2 weeks just to check if there are any mealybugs. In case if there are any mealybugs, you can go for any organic solution. Propagation is pretty simple. You can do a leaf propagation, you can do a stem cutting because they also tend to put out stem, or let me check because I think there was a pup. As you can see, there is a pup over here. Now once that reaches to a decent size, you can go ahead and separate the pup. So if you want to separate the offset, once it's reached a decent size, you can separate the offset. So you can do a stem cutting, you can do a leaf propagation, you can separate the offsets once they reach a decent size. But as I said, stem cutting and separating of the offsets is one of the fastest way of multiplying succulents. Leaf propagation might take a lot of time and a lot of efforts. So that's all about this beautiful variety of succulent. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.